Ilang araw sa inyong lahat. Ako si Alexander Davide, isa sa mga senior scout ng Anthem. Sa araw na ito, nais kong ibalat sa inyo na magkakaroon tayo ng guest speaker. At inaanyayahan kayo sumali sa aming kilusang scouting. Pakinggan ang mga sasabihin at paliwanag ng ating mga senior scout.
Magandang araw sa inyong lahat. Ako si Senior Scout Justin J. Makayan at handa akong ibigay sa inyo ang mga oportunidad na maaari nang makamit kapag sumama kayo sa kilusang scout. Una, maaari kayo makasama sa mga aming aktibidad na ginagawa. Katulad ng Regional Scout Jamboree, National Scout Jamboree, International Scout Jamboree, at pangalawa, maaari kayo magkaroon ng mga kaibigan at mga kasama na maaari nang mapagkatiwalaan sa oras ng pangangailangan. At pangatlo, maaari kayo ma-impluwensyahan ng magandang asal ng inyong mga kapwa seniors.
Magandang hapon sa inyo. Ako nga pala si Scouter Dane Zuriel T. Reyes. At ngayon, nais mo ipaliwanag ang mga aktibidad na natural na ginagawa ng mga Boy Scout. Kabilang nandito ang pag-aaral ng knot tying, lashing, emergency preparation, and survival skills, which is natural instinct sa isang natatanging Boy Scout na magkakaroon ng kaalaman pagdating sa nature survival skills. At bukod pa dito, marami pang ibang activity na malalaman nyo kapag sumali kayo sa Boy Scout.
Kamusta mga ka-scout? Ako nga po pala si Scout Noel C. Conde, Senior Scout ng MP-Lag. Nais kong ipaalam sa inyo ang mga ranggo na maaari nyo makamit kapag kayo ay sumali sa scouting.
Sabi nga ni Dr. Serison, kabataan, ang pag-asa, ang bayan. Ako, si Robert Scott Alexis Janay Carino, na naglingkod sa kapwa, sa bayan, at sa Diyos bilang isang Boy Scout na parte ng pag-asa ng bayan, kabataan, at pag-asa.
Okay, good morning MPNA, good morning Neptalians. We are live here at Awesome TV via YouTube Live. As we begin our Monday program, join me in singing the Philippine National Anthem, after which is a prayer to be led by Mr. John Jacob Cañete, grade 10, teacher of English.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Dear God, we humbly come before you with appreciation and thanksgiving in our hearts, because you are an amazing and loving God. In these trying times, we offer our lives to you. It is normal for us now to wear protective gears most of the time, but we truly know that you are the greatest protector that we have. We lost our power, the ability to express ourselves when we put our masks. But who genuinely understands your wisdom? Who are we to call your deeds into a question? Father, please hear the things that we are still thankful for. We are grateful for wonderful colleagues and classmates, the chance to collaborate with so many people. We are thankful for the extra time with our family and the new avenues we have discovered to interact with them. We are thankful for our lives and health. Father, continue to teach us in focusing on what we have rather than what has been taken away and changed. Help us to do our best in performing our tasks for this week and the weeks to come. Teach us to accomplish things to give honor to your most precious name. Encourage us when we are feeling down or stressed. Walk beside us as we bring your love and light into the world. Guide us every time of our lives. You deserve all our praises, Lord Most High. In the mighty and powerful name of Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior. Amen.
To lead the Pledge of Allegiance to the Philippine flag or panunumpa ng katapatan sa watawat ng Pilipinas, here is the new teacher in English department, Mrs. Donna Melody Franco, grade 11, teacher of English. After which is the reading of Panunumpa ng Lingkod Bayan with Mrs. Kimberly Ferruelo, grade 7, teacher of English.
Panunumpa ng katapatan sa watawat ng Pilipinas. Ako ay Pilipino, buong katapatang nanunumpa sa watawat ng Pilipinas at sa bansang kanyang sinasagisa ng may dangal, katarungan at kalayaan na ipinakikilos ng sambayanang makadiyos, makakalikasan, makatao at makabansa.
Panunumpa ng lingkod bayan. Ako'y isang lingkod bayan. Katungkulan ko ang maglingkod ng buong katapatan at kahusayan at makatulong sa katatagan at kaunlaran ng aking bayan. Magiging bahagi ako ng kaayusan at kapayapaan sa pamahalaan at magiging halimbawa ako ng isang mamamayang masunurin at nagpapatupad ng mga umiiral na batas at alituntunin ng pantay-pantay at walang kinikilingan. Magsisikap akong patuloy na maragdagan ang aking kabatiran at kaalaman. Ang bawat sandali ay ituturing kong gintong butil na gagawin kong kapaki-pakinabang. Lagi kong isasaalang-alang ang interes ng nakararami bago ang pansarili kong kapakanan. Isusulong ko ang mga programang mag-aangat sa antas ng kabuhayan ng mga mahihirap. At aktibo akong makikibahagi para sa mga dakilang layunin sa lipunan. Hindi ako magiging bahagi at isisiwalat ko ang anumang katiwalian na makakaabot sa aking kaalaman. Sa lahat ng panahon, aking pagsisikapang makatugon sa hamon ng lingkod bayan. Ang lahat ng ito para sa ating dakilang lumikha at sa ating bayan. Kasihan nawa ako ng Panginoon.
For the DepEd vision, mission, and core values, here are two of dedicated teachers of English, Ms. Leonelyn Rania and Mrs. Mariani Tatoy. To lead also the reciting of DepEd policy statement, Mrs. Shirley Magallanes, grade 12 teacher of English.
DepEd vision. We dream of Filipinos who passionately love their country and whose competencies and values enable them to realize their full potential and contribute meaningfully to building the nation. As a learner-centered public institution, the Department of Education continuously improves itself to better service its stakeholder.
The DepEd mission: to protect and promote the right of every Filipino to quality, equitable, culture-based, and complete basic education, where students learn in a child-friendly, gender-sensitive, safe, and motivating environment. Teachers facilitate learning and constantly nurture every learner. Administrators and staff, as stewards of the institution, ensure an enabling and supportive environment for effective learning to happen. Family, community, and other stakeholders are actively engaged and share responsibility for developing lifelong learner. Our core values: makadiyos, makatao, makakalikasan, makabansa.
DepEd Quality Policy Statement. The Department of Education is committed to provide learners with quality basic education that is accessible, inclusive, and liberating through proactive leadership, shared governance, evidence-based policies, standards and programs, responsive and relevant curricula, highly competent and committed officials, and teaching and non-teaching personnel, an enabling learning environment. The department upholds the highest standards of conduct and performance to fulfill stakeholders' needs and expectations by adhering to constitutional mandates, statutory and regulatory requirements, and sustains client satisfaction through continuous improvement of quality management system.
Ladies and gentlemen, the National Capital Region Hymn, Mandaluyong March, and Mataas na Paaralang Neptali Gonzalez Hymn.
Bayang mahal nating lahat, tampok ng NCR. Pusod nitong ating bansa, dulot kaunlaran. Taas mo, wagayway, ang bandilang NCR. Karunungan at katarungan sa bansa'y itanghal. Mga lungsod ng NCR sa puso ko'y gangan. Ang adhikais sulong ka, ang tanging NCR. NCR, NCR, dangal nitong bayan. NCR, NCR, dangal nitong bayan. Mga lungsod ng NCR sa puso ko'y dangal. Ang adhikais sulong ka, ang tanging NCR. NCR, NCR, dangal nitong bayan. NCR, NCR, dangal nitong bayan.
Literacy and High School are the love of my life. You are the stars that light our way to make us come through. We pride and honor, we promise to uphold your prosperity to stay. Being the best of what we can be, we salute you, dear alma mater. Let's Rosales High School, our beloved alma mater. You are the stars, light and guide, our way to make us come through. We pride and honor, we promise to uphold your prosperity to stay. Be the best of what we can be. We salute you, dear alma mater.
Hello, good morning, good morning, good morning, Neptalians. Welcome to the virtual launching of English Language Month 2021 with the theme Reading for Literacy and Multilingualism. I am Dr. JP Kasipit, your Master of Ceremony. I am super excited to have you here at Awesome TV via YouTube Live. Excited about all the amazing messages and announcements that we are going to hear today. Now, dear students, listen up, yo. Before we begin, may I request one thing? We want you to be part of this virtual launching. In here, no need to raise a virtual hand. No need to unmute your microphone. Only a selfie. Again, only a selfie. All you need to do is either you comment down with the hashtag IHeartELM21. Again, you can comment down with the hashtag IHeartELM. E stands for English, L language, M month, then the year 21. Or you can also have your selfie. You can take a selfie while watching this live streaming, then make it your day or make it as one of your my days in with a caption hashtag heart IHeartELM21. So again, please do not forget to write hashtag IHeartELM21. Okay? And so, calling all teachers of Mataas na Paaralang Neptali A. Gonzales, teachers of English, especially the teachers of English, Neptalians, alumni, and of course, my grades 11 and 12 students. Let's do it. Let's make it, let's spread the hashtag IHeartELM21. Okay, I'm going to wait for that. Thank you for your cooperation. Wow, I'm so amazed. Now, to formally open the program, here is the department head who goes on well with her fellow teachers of English and does her work first by making sure that she completed what she needs to do as the newly promoted Head Teacher 3. Ladies and gentlemen, our department head, Mrs. Laura Del San Jose.
To our very supportive and dynamic principal, Mr. Henry A. Sabidong, supportive PSDS in charge in our school, Mr. Anthony Garcia, our hardworking EPS in English, Mr. Ramon Bilardo Jr., to our supportive assistant principal in senior high school, Mr. Ryan Medina, equally supportive assistant principal in junior high school and head of the mathematics department, Mrs. Liberty Nobleza, and Ms. Rosalie Sor for OLS and head of the Araling Panlipunan department, to all the head teachers, faculty teachers, non-teaching personnel, parents, and students, a happy morning to all. Today marks the start of the English Month celebration up to November 19, 2020, 2021. It is a celebration of communication arts and language that is used across varied disciplines and fields, whereas reading is a celebration of skills and competencies. This year's theme, Reading for Literacy and Multilingualism, is a call for everybody, especially you, my dear students, who are the front line of today's digital schooling, to revisit your reading skills and be also aware on the appreciation of cultural awareness of foreign and local languages. With that, it will enable you to be more flexible in your thinking and understand reading more easily. To my dearest English mentors, I urge you to provide our students varied learning opportunities by engaging them in an enjoyable, meaningful, and challenging activities in the discipline of arts in language and culture, that this will enable our students to understand deeper and appreciate better even we are in the virtual schooling. My dear students, I hope you will join the different contests and activities we prepared for you to further enhance and develop your language and reading skills. At this point, I would like to take this opportunity to express my gratitude to all the English mentors of junior high school and senior high school for your support and cooperation. To all of you watching and listening right now, thank you so much for being with us this morning. Good day and be safe, everyone.
All right. Thank you very much, Ma'am Laura Del San Jose, our head teacher in English. And speaking of announcement and messages, joining us today are three leaders. What is common among these leaders? They are all inspiring and motivating leaders. First on the list is the former teacher in MPNAG, and now he has been serving as the ever supportive principal of this school. The second one is a competent public school district supervisor in charge of this school, MPNAG. He is the man behind the success of SDO Mandaluyong's teacher broadcasters and among others. Of course, the last but not the least, this leader is an equally competent education program supervisor in English. He loves helping teachers and students as well to promote reading for literacy and multilingualism and to build public speaking confidence. Ladies and gentlemen, to give their messages, here are Mr. Henry A. Sabidong, Mr. Anthony Augusto M. Garcia, and Mr. Ramon M. Bilardo Jr.
Good morning and welcome to the launching program of the English Month with the theme Reading for Literacy and Multilingualism. Good morning, Mr. Anthony Augusto M. Garcia, our PSDS in charge of the school. Mr. Ramon M. Bilardo Jr., Pride of MPNAG, our education program supervisor in English. Mrs. Liberty A. Nobleza, our Assistant Principal for Curriculum, and Miss Rosalie Visor, Assistant Principal for Program and Learners Support. Happy birthday, Ma'am. And of course, Mr. Ryan M. Medina, our Assistant Principal 2 of the Senior High School Department. Good morning also to our host department, the English department, headed by their young and energetic HD3, Mrs. Loradel S. San Jose, to the different head teachers of the different department, master teachers, to the strong teachers of MPNAG, parents, students, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Join us as we celebrate the month of English. As we celebrate the month of English, we are also celebrating the importance of reading and multilingualism. As we all know, reading is important for it develops the mind. You see, the mind is a muscle, no? It needs to be exercised. Understanding the written word is one way the mind grows in its ability. Teaching young children to read helps them develop their language skills. It also helps them to listen well. Reading also helps children focus on what someone else is communicating. Also in reading, we discover new things. Books, magazines, and even the internet are great learning tools which requires the ability to read and understand what is read. A person who knows how to read can educate themselves in any area of life they are interested in. Reading develops the imagination. We have TV, computer games, but they are also more like amusement than learning. So let us read books and magazines, as I mentioned earlier, for us to develop our imagination. With reading, a person can go anywhere in the world or even out of it. In line with the above, reading develops creative side of the student. When reading to children, stop every once in a while and ask them what they think is going to happen next. Get them thinking about the story, and when it is finished, ask if they could think of a better ending or anything that would have improved the story. And if they really like this story, encourage them to illustrate it with their own drawings or to make up a different story with the same character. And last, reading is a fundamental in developing a good self-image. Non-reader or poor readers often have low opinion of themselves and their abilities. Many times they feel as if the world is against them. But if you read a lot, you become confident. And what is multilingualism? Multilingualism is generally understood as defined by the internet to mean knowledge of more languages than a native language. It is a language term that moves from monolingualism, one, beyond lingualism, knowing two languages, into the realm of knowing many or multiple languages. Multilingualism is the ability of an individual speaker or a community of speakers to communicate effectively in 3 or more languages. Ngayon, sa panahon natin, lalo kayong mga kabataan kung saan may access tayo sa internet, ay nagiging multilinguist tayo. Marami tayong alam na lengguwahe. Lalo sa Korean, Mandarin, Nihongo, French, at minsan German. It doesn't include, however, the use of our own native language. It doesn't qualify. So ngayon, di lang Ingles ang dapat mong malaman, kundi ba't iba pa rin mga wika. Ito ngayon ang labanan, paramihan ng alam, magig sa pananalita. And how can you do that? Read. Read, read, and learn. Aprendidia nuestros idiomas. Learn to speak in other languages para te hará un mejor estudiante. It will make you a better student. Sabi nga ng mga Korean, KJW Haita. Read to learn and learn to read. Ignom Bobel Te Yuda. Muli, marami pong salamat sa English Department at sa mga guro. Thank you very much. Mercy Yuko. Mehom Hamsamida. Tandaan, basta empidag de kalidad. Good morning and God bless.
To the MPNAG community headed by our principal, Mr. Henry A. Sabidong, to our education program supervisor for English, Mr. Ramon M. Bilardo Jr., to our stakeholders, home learning partners, the parents and students, good morning. I wish to congratulate the English department for coming up with various activities as part of this year's English Month celebration with the theme, Reading for Literacy and Multilingualism. The activities lined up, which will surely develop the skills of our Batang Mandunong, their ability to read and write texts, using multiliteracies, which encompasses print, digital, visual, audio, gestural, and spatial forms of communication. So I encourage our learners to actively participate in this endeavor because you will be exposed to various reading materials, and this would help you appreciate the importance of reading. Every time you read, always remember that you will exercise your comprehension and analytical abilities. It will fire you up to imagine more. It helps you recall information and it will stabilize your emotions. And as you develop your love for reading, it would help you strengthen language. It will sharpen your sentence structure, and it gives you a better command over language. And it will lead you of becoming a good speaker. Remember, a reader plus a good speaker will help you connect with others. Thank you, and once again, good morning. Congratulations, everyone.
To all our SDO officials headed by Dr. Romelo M. Cruz, Officer in Charge, Office of the Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Aurelio G. Alfonso, Dr. Aline G. Mendoza, CID Chief, Mrs. Emma G. Arubio, SGODO Chief, to our very supportive Principal of Mataas na Paaralang Neptali A. Gonzalez, Mr. Henry A. Sabidong, to our head teacher, to our master teachers, reading advocates, teachers from different learning areas, to our students, to our parents, our home learning partners, stakeholders, to the PSDS in charge of the school, Mr. Anthony Garcia, to each and everyone, a pleasant day. With the theme Reading and Literacy and Multilingualism, English Month for this school year is celebrated, and it commences the 16th day of October 2021 up to November 19, 2021. Focusing on literacy and multilingualism, our English Month celebration jives with the United Nations Educational, Social, Cultural Organizations Literacy Celebration, studying points on the advantages of reading as the best tool to acquiring quality education and understanding, as well as promoting different cultures and languages, thus to promote international peace, cooperation, and unity. With the district and division contests embodied in this month-long celebration, like reading comprehension, poem recital, storytelling, book talk, oration, declamation, essay writing, and extemporaneous speaking, we can truly promote literacy and multilingualism because certainly, and we believe that through reading, we can gain the best knowledge and information we could get. Through reading, we could travel even in this pandemic. In fact, it is the safest travel. And through reading, we understand our brothers from other countries, and we truly understand and we believe that they are brothers by really embracing their culture and appreciating whatever practices they have. So let us feel the spirit of this month long celebration of the English month by focusing on promoting literacy and multilingualism. To each and every one of you, a pleasant day. God bless. Mabuhay po tayong lahat.
Thank you very much, Sir Henry, Sir Anthony, and Sir Rambel. You are indeed inspiring and motivating leaders. English Language Month is a month-long celebration along with the uniqueness of the English language and all the learners working hard to master it. In a world of 7.6 billion people, English has become a uniting force, bringing people from different backgrounds together through education, work, business, everyday communication, and pop culture. Students around the world strive to learn and study English in part because it is the language of instruction at many top universities around the world. At this juncture, Mrs. Esperanza R. Starks, the ever dedicated and very approachable master teacher too, will be announcing the English Month school-based activities.
According to Rita Mae Brown, language is the roadmap of the culture.
It tells you where its people come from and where they are going. A pleasant morning, everyone. And I am here to tell you the activities lined up for the English Month celebration this school year 2021-2022. To start, we have the grade 7 slogan making contest. So the slogan making contest is open to all grade 7 learners. Each participant must only have one entry and must use a 13-inch by 8.5 size canvas, and it should be done in or using Canva or Photoshop application. So the participants should make their slogan based on the theme, and it should be using the English language. Also, the participants should be able to submit to their English teacher, and the deadline is on October 25, 2021. So 3 winners will be declared, and the announcement will be during the closing program of the English Month. Then we have the grade 8 storytelling contest. So for storytelling, it's open to all grade 8 students. The piece you're supposed to use should be from Afro-Asian literature. Your video should be only with a maximum of 5 minutes, and it should be creatively done. Now, you will submit it through your subject teacher using the teacher's email. Submission is on October 19 to 29. The criteria for judging: content 30%, pronunciation is 15, fluency 15, creativity 15, performance 15, and time management 10%, of course, with a total of 100%. Now, this time for grade 9, we have TikTok news. The contest is open to all grade 9 students of MPNAG. A link to the TikTok prompter challenge will be provided to each individual contestant. The contestant should be able to record a video of him or her broadcasting the news that is fed by the teleprompter as a duet. The contestant must be able to deliver the news with clarity of speech and correct intonation. Deadline of submission is on October 25, 2021, also through the email of the subject teacher, which you can get from them. Criteria for judging: clarity of speech is 30%, intonation 30%, delivery is 30%, and the technical quality is 10%. Top 3 winners will be chosen and will be awarded during the closing program. For grade 10, we have digital infographic. So for digital infographic, it's open to all grade 10 students, where each participant is only allowed one entry. It should be based on the theme reading for literacy and multilingualism. So all entries must be carefully researched by the students, and there must be at least 4 facts or statistics included in the infographic. Now, the participants may use Canva, picture chart, infogram in making the infographic, or they can use other editing applications. All entries must be in digital form, JPEG format, and must be submitted via email before the deadline to their English teacher to make sure that the content and images are suitable to the audience. Remember the tools for effective advocacy. Don't forget your audience. Make sure your infographic looks good. And cite your sources at the bottom. People respect you more if you back up your facts. Entries must be unpublished and exclusive to this contest within the duration of the infographic contest. Criteria for judging: relevance to theme is 20%, content is 20, focus is 20, visual appeal is 20, mechanics 20, for a total of 100%. There will be 3 winners: second, first, and the champion. All winners will receive certificate of recognition and a prize. Now for senior high school, grade 11, we have creative writing. The 500-word short story contest is open to all enrolled grade 11 students. Participants may send their entries until November 6 through Google Drive. Entries must include a Word document together with a time-lapse video of the rough draft or a photo of the handwritten rough draft. Entries must be original works or creations of about any subject relating to the English month theme. Criteria for judging: writing conventions 50%, language usage is 30%, and the story impact is 20%. Finally, for grade 12, we have the advocacy campaign vlog. For the advocacy campaign vlogging, it should be comprised of 3 to 5 grade 12 senior high school students who shall be able to have their confirmation by November 6, 2021. They should use or they should focus on the theme reading for literacy and multilingualism. Now, the members should wear or may wear costumes and could use props or whatever they think should be good materials for them to have a good presentation, but they should not be using sharp and pointed objects or any flammable materials. Now, after judging, the decision is final and irrevocable. There will only be 3 vlogs that will be awarded as first, second, and third place. Now, the criteria for judging: content is 50%, delivery is 30%, and technical quality is 20% for a total of 100%. Now, if you have questions or for inquiries, you may send your message to Ms. Kimbao Libot, Mrs. Magallanes, or Dr. Cacique. So these are all the contests that each grade level may participate in. I hope you try. I hope you participate. I hope you join. It's not the winning that matters, but being able to participate despite the pandemic that we are experiencing now, despite doing it virtually, despite the lack of face-to-face or in-person communication. Still, let's try to do our best so that we would be able to improve not only in our first language, but also in learning a second language and knowing its culture. With that, once again, good morning, everyone. God bless.
Wow, there you have it, learners. You've heard different contests that our school is offering. Again, Mom Stark says it's not the winning that matters. So please cooperate and participate. I am encouraging everyone to participate in our first or our English month 2021. Thank you, Mom Starks. Henry Ford once said, if everyone is moving forward, then success takes care of itself. What is special about this launching is the amazing teachers from English department who in one way or another have contributed a lot for the success of this event. Now, to acknowledge these people behind the success of this launching program, here is the ever hardworking Master Teacher 1 in English department, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Michael Serio.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am honored to be given the task to acknowledge and present to you the hardworking and competent 22 English teachers of both the junior high school and senior high school departments of Mataas na Paaralang Neptali A. Gonzalez. Leading the department is the newly installed Head Teacher 3, the charming and supportive Mrs. Laura Del M. San Jose, together with the seasoned master teachers, namely Mrs. Maria Erlinda C. Aguilion, Master Teacher in Charge for Grade 7. Yours truly, Mr. Michael C. Serio, Master Teacher in Charge for Grade 8. Mrs. Esperanza R. Starks, Master Teacher in Charge for Grade 9. Mrs. Maria Teresa A. Feudo, Master Teacher in Charge for Grade 10. And Mr. J.P. G. Kasipit, Master Teacher in Charge for Senior High School. Next in line are the pride of Grade 7 level. Mrs. Ruth U. Labris, Mrs. Kimberly T. Peruelo, Mrs. Ninpa A. Bondok, who is also teaching in the grade 10 level, followed by the dynamic teachers of grade 8, Mrs. Mariani E. Tatoy, Mrs. Jocelyn M. Martir, Ms. Rosel S. Banta, and Mr. Mark Anthony F. Lacanilao, who is also teaching in the grade 9 level. Now, we have the enthusiastic teachers of grade 9. Ms. Leonelyn C. Rania, Ms. Charmaine Q. Naira. And for the grade 10 level, we have the passionate Mr. John Jacob V. Cañete and yours truly. Next are the humble teachers of senior high school. Mrs. Shirley A. Magallanes, Mrs. Christian Ann F. Pabella, Mr. Rene L. Bengua, Mr. Rene B. Tepan, and the latest member of the English department family, Ms. Jorisa A. Gimbao-Libot. Rest assured that our commitment to excel and fulfill our duty as mentors to our students shall forever be our utmost priority. Basta empinag, de kalidad.
All right, thank you very much, Sir Mike Serio. Of course, I will not forget to thank our ever supportive ICT coordinator, Miss Rachel Tapan. Also, the rest of the teachers who have helped a lot for the success of this launching of English Month Festival. Once again, my name is Dr. JP Kasipit, Master of Ceremony, signing off.